Well, hello guys. Welcome to Bland County Survivor Man. Thanks for watching. Hey, I'm out here in Arizona in the White Tank Mountains on a guided tour in Arizona today, and was going to take you guys along with me. This is my tour guide here, Michael Seth Reed, who lives out here now, and I came out here to visit him. We went up the Grand Canyon yesterday, and at the Grand Canyon we expected to have some pretty weather, but we actually had 2 or 3 inches of blowing snow, and had to fight our way back down here where there wasn't any snow. So we're going to take you on a little tour here of the mountains in Arizona.
Hey, good afternoon, folks. Being Bland County Survivor Man's trail guide here, we're in the White Tank Mountains of Maricopa County in Arizona on Mesquite Canyon Trail here. Looking back across the city there, real nice morning. That's 70 degrees.
Hey Seth, what kind of cactus is it I see up there to the left hand side of me?
We got here's the famous saguaro cactus. You see in all the movies and them old western types. It only grows here in Arizona. It was some part of Mexico and over into California, but just a very small part of the world in the Sonoran Desert, from like Tucson up to about halfway to Las Vegas.
So can you get any water out of these cactus?
No water. It's a big sponge. It doesn't actually have water in it. Like, you can't drill into it and then water will pour out in a bucket. It's just a great big sponge. It swells up like an accordion in wet times of the year.
And are they a protected species in Arizona?
Absolutely. You can't touch them, you can't do anything to them, or you can be fined or possibly go to jail.
Okay, we need to remember that when we hike in the desert then.
Only if it's, I think what the law says is if it's life danger. Like if you're in danger of dying and you have to cut one open and eat it, then it's okay. But other than that, you can't mess with them. Right here, you can look straight across the entire Phoenix metro area, from Phoenix past Tempe and Mesa all the way to the Superstition Mountains. It's right at 60 miles.
That's
straight
cool.
There as the crow flies. Long way. It's just called an Arizona barrel cactus, and it's about as big as they get, way smaller than the saguaro cactus. But what makes this guy unique is the root system on it's real shallow, and its spines are curved kind of, and when the big rains come, it attaches the stuff that's coming down past it in the rainwater, like stumps and stuff, and it'll carry it to wherever the water pulls at. It's kind of its way of chasing the water to where the water is. There's more of it, where the water stays.
Seth, you've hiked up here in this place before. You know where the nearest water is?
Actually, there's probably water right around the corner since it is the wet season. If you look, can your camera look down there? There's a little. It looks like a creek. They call them washes, because you normally don't have water in them. But if you look in different places, there'll be little puddles of water.
Okay. How much water do you normally carry when you come on a hike up here in the desert?
I take a Camelback and as many bottles as I can stuff on the outside of my pack here. Usually 6 bottles and one full Camelback.
Okay, that's probably one of the most important things you'd want to carry with you.
Absolutely. I usually still have water when I get back to the car. A lot of water, but it's better than getting up here and not having none at all. Alright guys, so we did find a little bit of water up here. It's been about 4 minutes since he asked me where the water was at. I didn't think to tell him it was literally right around the corner. There's a little pond right down here you can't see, and a little bit up here in this. If you see the difference in the colors in the rocks, where it's a little bit more white, that's where the creek bed is. They call it a wash. Now, the reason they call it the White Tank Mountains is because all these mountains are made out of granite, and when the water washes it away, it digs tanks in the rocks, and they're white from the white granite, and that's how they call them the white tanks. Alright, this is just your run-of-the-mill prickly pear cactus. Kind of looks like a paddle. They actually eat these. Indians used to eat them, and I know you can buy them at Food City and stuff around here. They just take the new ones and they cut the spines off and cut them up in little squares. Fry them up and eat them.
Yeah, so that's a food source out here.
Yeah, it is. And when these flowers, after they get done blooming, there's a fruit on them about that big. They make prickly pear juice, prickly pear jam. Hey guys, this is just what the inside of a cactus looks like after it dies. Those big saguaro cactuses. They're kind of like a tree. They just got a skeleton inside of them. Strands of what looks like wood holding them up.
How old does these things get?
I read on the internet it's like 250 to 300 years old. I actually have to look that up again. I know they don't get a cactus you see that's or saguaros is like maybe 4 or 5 feet tall, is 80 or 90 years old. They grow real slow. Takes them, I think it was somewhere in the order of 120 years maybe to get their first arm.
Hey guys, I found some shade, about the only shade you can find in the desert out here, because there's hardly any trees anywhere. Just big old rocks. Just get in that shady spot and just chase that shade all day long. You're waiting probably till dark or late in the evening so you can get out of the hills without burning or scorching yourself to death.
Hey there guys, they just call this called a hedgehog cactus for obvious reasons. It actually kind of looks like a little hedgehog when you got a whole bunch of them. We were lucky enough that we found one close to the trail that was flowering, and we get a picture here of the flower. We have seen a lot of them, but they're off the trail. It's just a nice, pretty purple color there.
What is that stuff, Seth?
It's tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed, an actual?
Dead yet.
It's not really dead, but it's about ready to, huh?
Yeah.
Wonder how far it is to the top of that mountain up where we're going to.
I bet it's not more than a mile straight there.
Straight there?
Yeah, maybe a mile and a half. You can't really tell out here though. You just can't judge distance. Everything's so huge.
Well guys, we're going down this trailhead here. We're probably about 4 miles from our destination. My guide back there, do you know how far we went yet?
No, not yet. I'm gonna check when we get back though. I didn't bring a map with me to look.
Okay. Anyway, we're almost done with this journey through these mountains, but some of it's a little bit challenging, but it's a real nice hike through here. And there goes a big squirrel. There he is. Poor little squirrel. We're not hungry today anyway, so we'll let him go. Hey guys, we just finished our hike. We started in here this morning at right around 9:15, and it's like 4 o'clock this evening. We've had a pretty long hike. Arizona's got some tough terrain in it to hike in, unlike some of the stuff I've been in the hills of Virginia where I'm from. But anyway, sure did enjoy my buddy Seth here taking me on a hike out here in the Hotlands. So guys, that's another tip from your Bland County Survivor man. Have a nice day.
And there's another tip from your Bland County Survivor son. Have a nice day.